Good afternoon, young HFSCians viewers and listeners. We got our first report that there are some students of HFSC likes to know the importance of rocks in the lives of people. Sounds interesting. So our team of reporters went to the field to gather answers. But before that, do you know that rocks are part of human history for about 2.5 million years? It is an aggregate of one or more minerals which are firmly locked together to form a hard solid. It is a natural substance, a valuable source of minerals and metals that cannot be grown or created artificially like diamond, oil shale, rock salt, base metals, gold, and many more. Here, watch it. There are three main types or classes of rock: sedimentary, metamorphic, and igneous rock. And the differences among them have to do with how they are formed. Sedimentary. Sedimentary rocks are formed from particles of sand, shells, pebbles, and other fragments of material. Together, all these particles are called sediment. Metamorphic. Metamorphic rocks are formed under the surface of the earth from the metamorphosis that occurs due to intense heat and pressure. The rocks that result from these processes often have ribbon-like layers and may have shiny crystals formed by minerals growing slowly over time on their surface. Igneous. Igneous rocks are formed when magma cools and hardens. Sometimes the magma cools inside the earth, and other times it erupts onto the surface from volcanoes. When lava cools very quickly, no crystals form and the rock looks shiny and glass-like. Sometimes gas bubbles are trapped in the rock during the cooling process, leaving tiny holes. Informative! Okay, on the line now is Elisha. Elisha, how are you and where are you? Hello, Brielle. I'm great, thank you. I'm here at Bidok today, and beside me is Mr. Robbie Pukin. Hello, Robbie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you studying?
Yes, I'm studying at ITA College Central.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes, sure.
Why do we need rocks in our lives?
Rocks is very important in our lives. It is the source of raw material that helps to produce products. Rocks are everywhere. Most of the things around us contains rock minerals like cars and knives. Gold, silver, and copper and other metals came from rock ores. Even small particles of rocks like sand, if melted, can be made as glass. A lot of things are made of rocks, compounds, minerals, and other elements.
Is rocks valuable?
Yes, they are all valuable. Most of the expensive materials are made out of rocks.
What would the world be without rocks?
We wouldn't have evolved from what we are now. Rocks are used for primitive stuff like building, hunting, and cooking.
Thank you, Mr. Robbie. Thank you for spending with us. Back to you, Brielle. Thank you, Elisha, and thank you, Mr. Robbie. Now, live in Woodlands is Celestine. How are you, Celestine? Hi. Hi, Brielle. I'm in Woodlands, and let us see if we can see somebody to interview. Oh, someone's coming. Hi.
Hello,
What's your name?
I'm Yojiro.
Yojiro, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why do we need rocks in our lives?
I think because it is important. From rock we can get valuable materials like gold and silver, and minerals like diamond and sapphires, and more. Rock is also valuable because we can use it to make structure and statues.
Okay. Rock? Is rock valuable?
Yes, because it is part of nature.
What would the world be without rocks?
I think it would be empty and dull.
Thank you for sharing that, and thank you for spending with us. Back to you, Brielle. Thank you, Celestine, and thank you, Mr. Jiro, for accepting our invitation to be interviewed. On the last line is our very own Alessandra. She is now in Jurong East. Now, how are you doing, Alessandra? Hi, Brielle. I'm in Jurong East, and we are going to ask one of the residents here. Hi, sir.
Yes.
I'm Alexandra from HFST Science News.
Oh, hello, Alessandra.
Can I interview you?
Sure, why not?
Can I ask you some questions?
Of course.
Why do we need rocks in our lives?
Well, basically, rock is the foundation of the earth. It holds all things above ground and waters.
Is rock valuable?
Yes. In the beginning, people used caves for shelter, and they used rocks for tools and hunt animals. They also use the rocks when it weathers, it becomes soils, and they use it to create fire. And soils, when it's weathered, is a thin layer of materials that that covers the surface of the earth, and it forms a soil which is when we use for planting. Most of the food that we are eating every day, it comes from the soil itself. Our buildings, houses, roads, bridges, dams, what else? This concrete that we're using day by day is made out of rocks.
What would the world be without rocks?
Well, basically, if we all know that the Earth is in the form of, if you remember in science, there is a big bang of the planets, and at a certain point of time, it's become a planet itself. And if there is no rocks, of course, there will be no beginning, there will be no end. There might be no people's end. Are you okay with that?
Thank you for spending time with us. Back to you, Brielle. Thank you, Elisha, Celestine, Alessandra, and to those people who didn't deny us sharing their thoughts and spend time with us. So overall, rock is a very important element to people, living and non-living things. This is HFSC Science News Today. I'm Brielle. Thank you for watching. Signing out!